More arrows than normal today. What I'm getting at is I didn't feel like getting up and, following the plan. I didn't feel like getting up and keeping the promise that I made. Here I've got, my simple little setup, but I lacked motivation. You know what? This is going on 2.5 weeks or so, give or take. And, sometimes you almost get these little thoughts. Why did you state publicly you would post once a day? I just want to take today and do nothing. Well, of course, as I mentioned in many videos, you got to go check the chickens. There's Ragnar right now, happy that I let them out there in their run. But I shot more arrows than normal. I didn't want to do certain things, so I just thought, you know what, I'll just keep doing archery, and maybe that'll be some sort of, it'll balance out. If I miss some of the other things on the list and I shoot more arrows, concentrate, I tried different distances, but really, I shot for quite a while in comparison to what I normally do. And you know what? That's okay. I'm going to forgive myself. I'm going to give myself a little grace. And I suppose that's the message. The weights felt like they were attached to me, keeping me in bed, preventing me from really getting much done. Better pick that phone up and check a bunch of stuff out. And rather than do that, I did force myself up. Okay, that's the main thing. I made that promise. I've kept it. Had some water, went out, let the birds out. And then I started the archery, and I just thought, you know what? I just don't feel like doing the other things on the list. Is it okay if, is it okay, Al, if you don't do everything on your list, but you do more of something that you feel will benefit you? And I decided today, you know what? That's okay. I negotiated with myself, I bartered, but I guess that's the thing too. Like, do you find yourself negotiating with yourself? You know what? My diet was supposed to be a little more strict. If I just allow myself a little bit of this extra thing that I want, then I'll do something else. Well, if that's the case, do the thing first before you give yourself the reward. Don't let one reward turn into a second and a third and a fourth. And next thing you know, you're not doing any of this stuff that was on your list. Am I going to look back today on the day and think, hey, I'm really proud of myself? Well, in some ways I am. Did I achieve everything that was on my little list? No. But I put the time in. I did some work. I did the important things. And, I hope you can do the same thing too. Don't compromise, stick with this plan. Stick with us. We are rebuilding.